Right now, without knowing it, someone is controlling how you think, your decisions, your desires, even your emotions, carefully engineered by people you've never met. And the scariest part? It's working on you. Right now, as we speak. Today we expose the dark psychology tricks being used against you every single day. And once you see these, you cannot unsee them. Trick number 1, the scarcity trap. You're browsing online, you find something you like, and suddenly you see it. Only 2 left in stock. Sale ends in 10 minutes, and your brain completely shuts down. Rational thinking, gone. Patience, gone. All that's left is panic. Buy it now before it disappears. Here's what they don't tell you. Psychologists call this artificial urgency, and it is deliberately manufactured to bypass your logical mind. Most of the time, the scarcity is completely fake. There are warehouses full of that product. The countdown timer resets the moment you refresh the page. The defense? Before you buy anything under pressure, ask yourself one question. Would I still want this tomorrow? If the answer is yes, it'll still be there tomorrow. Real value doesn't disappear in 10 minutes. Trick number 2, social proof manipulation. Your brain is wired to follow the crowd. It's ancient survival programming. If everyone is running, run. If everyone is eating there, it must be good. But here's where it gets dark. Corporations figured this out decades ago, and now they manufacture the crowd. Fake reviews, paid lines outside stores, influencers paid to pretend they organically love a product, comment sections filled with bot accounts agreeing. All of it designed to trigger your social proof instinct, to make you feel like everyone else already made this choice. So you should too. The defense? Think for yourself. Ask, why do I actually want this? Is it because I genuinely need it? Or because I've been shown that everyone else has it? Popular doesn't always mean good, and empty doesn't always mean bad. Trick number 3, the anchor effect. You walk into a store, you see a jacket, original price $500, sale price $199, and your brain lights up. What a deal! I'm saving $300. But here's the truth. That jacket was never worth $500. That number was invented specifically to make $199 feel like a bargain. The first number you see becomes the anchor. Everything after is judged against it, even if that first number was completely made up. Restaurants use this. Software companies use this. Car dealerships are obsessed with this. They always show you the expensive option first, so that everything else feels reasonable. The defense? Ignore the original price completely. Cross it out in your mind. Ask only one thing. Is this worth this price to me right now? Not compared to what it used to be. Just, is it worth it? Trick number 4, the reciprocity trap. Someone does something nice for you, out of nowhere. A free gift, an unexpected favor, a compliment you didn't ask for, and immediately you feel something, a pull, an obligation, like you owe them something back. This is deeply human. Psychologists call it the reciprocity principle, and it is one of the most powerful forces in human behavior. When someone gives, we feel compelled to give back, even if what they gave was tiny, even if we never asked for it. Salespeople know this. They give you a free sample, not because they're generous, but because the moment you accept it, you feel obligated. Free trials, unexpected gifts, the first consultation free, all of it calculated, all of it designed to trigger your sense of debt. The defense? You are allowed to receive kindness without owing anything in return. A gift given with strings attached is not a gift. It's a transaction in disguise. Trick number 5, gaslighting. This one isn't about selling you something. This one is about controlling you. When someone deliberately makes you question your own reality, your own memory, your own sanity. It sounds like this. That never happened. You're too sensitive. You're imagining things. Everyone agrees with me, not you. And over time, if you hear it enough, you start to believe it. You stop trusting yourself. You start checking with them before you trust your own experience. And that's exactly where they want you. Dependent, confused, easy to control. It happens in relationships, in workplaces, in politics, anywhere power is involved. The defense: trust your own experience. Write things down. When you document what actually happened, no one can rewrite it. Your perception is valid. Your memory is real. And anyone who works hard to make you doubt yourself is not someone who has your best interests at heart. Trick number 6. The foot in the door. Someone asks you for a small favor. So small it feels almost rude to say no, so you say yes. And that's all they needed. Because now, psychologically, you've identified yourself as someone who helps them. And the next ask is a little bigger. And the next one bigger still. And before you realize it, you're doing things you never agreed to do, for people you never fully trusted. This is one of the oldest and most documented influence techniques in psychology. Get a small yes first. Then grow from there. It works in sales. It works in manipulation. It works in politics. Every free sign-up, every small agreement, every checkbox you click without reading is a foot in the door. The defense? Evaluate every single request on its own merit. Not based on what you agreed to before. Not based on guilt. A small yes is still a commitment. Choose deliberately. Trick number 7. Fear-based persuasion. And this one is everywhere. Fear is the most powerful emotion in the human brain. It evolved to keep you alive, but today it's being weaponized to keep you controlled. Here's how it works. When you feel fear, your rational brain goes offline. The thinking stops, the reacting begins, and in that state, you are incredibly easy to influence. You'll buy the insurance you don't need. You'll vote for the candidate who scares you about the other side. You'll buy the supplement because you're terrified of what happens if you don't. The news understands this. Advertisers understand this. Politicians have built entire careers on this. Fear that keeps you watching. Fear that keeps you spending. Fear that keeps you voting. The defense? When something makes you feel sudden urgent fear, slow down. Fear wants you to react immediately. To pause and think first. Ask, who benefits from me being afraid right now? Trick number 8. Identity labeling. Someone says to you, "You're such a generous person." And suddenly, when they ask you for something, you give more. Because generous people give. And now you've been told that's who you are. This is identity labeling. And it is one of the most subtle and powerful forms of manipulation. When someone assigns you an identity, your brain works overtime to stay consistent with it. Brands call their customers the smart ones, the innovators, the real fans. And real fans buy every product, support every launch, defend every decision, even the bad ones. Politicians call their supporters true patriots, real Americans, the ones who actually care. And then those supporters do things they'd never otherwise do, just to stay consistent with the label. The defense? Your identity belongs to you, not to whoever labeled you last. You decide who you are. Not a brand, not a politician, not a manipulator. You. Trick number 9. The comparison trap. You wake up feeling okay, maybe even good. Then you open your phone, and within 60 seconds, someone else's life makes yours feel small. Their house is bigger. Their body is better. Their relationship looks perfect. Their career is further ahead. And that quiet satisfaction you had before you open the app is completely gone. That's not an accident. Social media platforms are scientifically engineered to make you feel behind. Because people who feel behind spend more. They buy the thing that promises to close the gap. They work more. They consume more. They scroll more. Here's the truth they don't want you to know. You are comparing your entire life. including your worst days, your private struggles, your unfinished chapters, to someone else's greatest hits. That comparison was never fair. It was never real, and it was never meant to make you feel good. The defense? Close the app. Look at your own life, your own progress, your own path. That's the only comparison that was ever worth making. Trick number 10. Manufactured consensus. You walk into a room, and everyone seems to agree on something. Everyone is nodding. Everyone seems certain. And suddenly, disagreeing feels dangerous, feels lonely, feels like maybe you're the one who's wrong. So you go along. Even when something feels off. Even when your gut says, wait a minute. Psychologists call this the Ash conformity effect. That people will deny what their own eyes see just to agree with the group. And manipulators exploit this at a massive scale. Bot armies online, making fringe ideas look mainstream. Paid audiences, making bad products look beloved. Manufactured outrage, making one side look like everyone agrees. The defense? Majority opinion is not truth. History is full of moments where everyone was wrong, and one person who questioned it changed everything. Your independent thought is not arrogance. It is the most valuable thing you own. Protect it. Every single trick we covered today works on one thing: your unawareness. The moment you see them, their power over you disappears. You cannot be manipulated by something you can clearly see. Awareness is not paranoia. Awareness is protection. So the next time you feel sudden urgency, or pressure, or fear, or the pull to follow the crowd, pause. Ask, is this mine? Or was this put there for someone else's benefit? That one question changes everything. Subscribe to Mind Mastery, because the most powerful thing you will ever build is a mind that thinks for itself.